I'm actually a little depressed right now. I just found out that my grandfather clock has Alzheimer's disease. Because instead of chiming 10 times at 10 o'clock, it yells, "You're all against me!" and shits on the floor. There's been a lot of racism talking here tonight. I am not for racism. I hate it. For example, me and Shaquille O'Neal weigh exactly the same, but because he's black, he's a fucking athlete. I think you get taught at an early age to be racist. I was playing with my cousin the other day, and we were playing the game Guess Who? Do you know that game? Fuck that game. That game teaches kids that they don't want to be black. I drew my card, he drew his card. First question, are you black? Yes. 3 fucking people left. Fucking bullshit. I've been fat my whole life. Remember my dad? My sister got boobs. He was like, "Tina, you're developing into a fine young woman." I was like, "Dad, I got boobs too." He's like, "You're developing heart disease. Get the fuck away from me." Being fat, I didn't have very much luck with the women. I had to improvise and shit. Remember, I went and saw a psychic one time. I knew right away she was no fucking good. She took one of my checks. I was having so much trouble with the women. I was so depressed. My friends were like, "Hey, let's go to a fucking titty bar. That'll cheer you up." Went to a titty bar. I saw a stripper with the biggest tits I've ever seen in my life. But you could tell they were fake, because you could see her dick. I met this girl. It's gross. I met this girl on Craigslist who had a she was like into S&M and all that creepy, freaky shit. You know what I'm talking about. And this guy is cool as shit, dude. Oh man, I like this guy. But she was into all this freaky shit, but she was also like a huge Disney fan. Like, so I went to her house and she had like posters of Lion King and shit on the walls. And I wanted to make it special for her, so I stuck it in her ass. And then she turned around and I rubbed it on her forehead and went, "Simba." I call that the dirty Rafiki. So, people here, I know some people here like to get high. Getting high can fuck with you. I got high the other day. I was watching Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. The good one with Gene Wilder, not that shit with Johnny Depp. The good shit. And I fell asleep and I looked down and Grandpa Joe and Charlie were sucking my dick. And I was like, "What the fuck is going on?" And Grandpa Joe was like, "Burp, Charlie, it's the only way!" And I was like, this crazy shit. I got a Muslim friend named Muhammad. I called him up one time. I was like, "Hey man, want to come over and get stoned?" And he started crying. Apparently, I don't know about that one. Don't crash a plane into me. Hey, maybe I'm old-fashioned, but I blame the Wright brothers for 9/11. Just saying. I had a date with a girl I met at a comic book store one time. We went back to her place. She was like, "I want you to do me Spider-Man style." I didn't know what to do, so when I was fucking her, I pulled out and I yelled, "Peter Parker!" And I came in my hand, and when she turned around, I went, "Spider-Man!" That was pretty good shit. But I'm going to leave you on this one. I say the F word a lot, and the first time I ever heard the F word, I was out in the garage with my dad, and we were building this thing for Boy Scouts, and he hit his thumb with a hammer, and he's like, "Fuck!" So I was pretty naive, and I thought when you hit yourself with a hammer, you say, "Fuck." So later that night, I'm walking by his bedroom, and I hear my dad going, "Fuck, fuck, fuck." And I was like, "Dad, put the hammer down!" And my mom was like, "He is! He is!" Thank you very much. Represent.
Jerry Tuttle.